Oh yeah.
Ash, let's get into our draft of the episode. So, to celebrate the release of The Hunger Games, The Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes, we're going through the best franchises. So, what constitutes a franchise is anything more than three films. So, outside of a trilogy, they're connected. That's a franchise. Um, that's kind of it. So, we're just going to go five. So, 1v1, v1, v1. Because you're my guest in this episode, Ash, I'm going to let you have first pick. What
Oh, I'm so honored,
I know,
Harry.
I know.
My first pick is a pretty easy one for me, and I don't think it's a big shocker, and that's Harry Potter. It's probably my favorite franchise,
Nice.
honestly, outside of one other. But I'm going with Harry Potter because of the amount of movies that I enjoy. I don't really have much of an attachment to the Fantastic Beasts movies, but just the Harry Potter movies alone, I would love to have.
No,
So
yeah,
that's my first pick.
there's eight great Harry Potter movies, like
Yeah,
compared to
they're all
three.
good.
Yeah, no, that's a very well deserved round one pick. Um, I'm going with the round one pick of Star Wars. It's just my childhood. It's the franchise that I have the most connection to. Um, I see a lot of people saying like Harry Potter versus Star Wars, like they're so different. How about just both?
Completely different.
Yeah, so like I know Star Wars is in a lull at the moment. I get it, but like going back to that original saga, or except for the sequels, I like the sequel. Fuck them. I like the sequels,
Hmm.
but even the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy alone set this in there, as well as the creation of Mandalorian and Rogue One and oh my god, Andor. There we go. Andor's probably one of the best shows of all time. It is the best Star Wars show easily.
There's a lot more Star Wars shows even too than just those two, like a lot of great ones.
Clone Wars, unbelievable. I'm putting that in there. Oh, I'm putting that in there. But yeah, so
Yeah, you're getting, like, getting a lot of good stuff with that pick.
so my first round pick is Star Wars. What's your pick too?
All right. I know that this is only going to get me a few movies that I actually want to watch on a regular basis, but gotta take Middle Earth,
Damn it!
gotta take Lord of the Rings
I thought
and
that was gonna
The
sneak that
Hobbit
past.
movies. Yeah, I think between that and Harry Potter, I've got all my favorites covered with those two franchises. So yeah, that's my obvious next pick.
I like that. Yeah, okay, that's throwing a little bit of a spanner into it. If I would you have taken Star Wars second? If I took
I wouldn't have actually. I
Damn.
do enjoy Star Wars, but it's not. I don't think I grew up on it quite as heavily. I think I watched a lot of those actually later on in life, so not as much of a connection for me. But I do enjoy a lot of them.
That's fair. All right. Well, we're not counting the MCU as a franchise. We count
Too
it
many
like
movies.
way too many. So I am going to go the Avengers franchise. The Avengers
Okay,
one, two, three, four.
yeah, that's a solid one. That gets you a lot of really enjoyable films, especially those last two back to back. So,
Oh, amen.
um, okay, I'm doing a little bit of a wild card pick here.
Oh, I got it. Go ahead.
Tell me if this is not a franchise, but I think it is. It technically has six movies. Shrek.
Yep, that's a franchise. I'll give you that.
Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is
Oh,
included in there.
you're
The first
bodying
couple
me.
Shrek movies.
You're bodying me right now. Well done. Yeah, great pick. Wow. Okay, cool. My pick number three. I'm gonna go with what I believe is. Oh, it's between these two. Um, Shiza. Okay, I'm gonna go John Wick.
Okay, that's actually a great one. I didn't even have that on my list only because I have not seen the newest one yet.
Oh,
So
yeah. What's
can't
the
really
newest
pick
one?
it if I haven't seen it.
Newest one's great.
Yeah, I just need to rewatch them all because I don't feel like I know them well enough to get into the fourth one just right off the bat. So I've been trying to like, okay, I need to sit down and watch all of them in a row. So yeah, that's a good pick. I've definitely heard great things about the newest one.
Nice.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with one that I don't love all of the films, but just even the first one alone makes it enough for me to want it, and that's Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Because that would include all the worlds as well, for sure.
Yeah, I like a lot. I think I enjoy even like the newest ones, like the very first one of the reboots, like when it first involved Chris Pratt. I thought it was fun. Like
It's
there's
fun.
definitely fun movies throughout the franchise. Obviously the first one's like the most, I would say, close to masterpiece, but I think it's still worth taking the franchise.
Nah, definitely. It's definitely fun. I'm gonna go with I can't not include my best friend. I'm gonna go the Mission Impossible movies.
I was
But
waiting for that. I thought I thought you were really the star of the show there, though.
Ah, thank you.
You're his best friend.
Yeah, we change it up. We're very humble. Me and Titi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
actually haven't seen very many of those movies, which is the only reason why I didn't even consider taking it. I've only seen like I think two out of the entire franchise.
Oh yeah,
Got to
nice.
get on that. All right. So this is my last pick. Hmm. Hey, did we decide is Spider-Man allowed or is that vetoed? Because there's like three movies per, or not even three movies. There's only like three movies for Tom Holland, three for Tobey
I'm
Maguire, and
gonna
then
veto it
two.
because they're
Okay.
not connected.
Okay,
Even
that's
though
fair.
like
That's
No Way Home is there, I would veto it.
Okay. I think then for my final pick, I'm just gonna take X-Men. I think I like enough of those movies. I think it's a fun franchise. It has, not like any of my favorite movies of all time, but it has some good ones. Does that work? Because
Oh
they're
yeah,
connected for the most part. Does that include Deadpool too?
I'll include Deadpool for that. Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's a fun one. That's a good last pick.
Okay. So this is. Can I say what I'm choosing from here? Because this is tough now.
Yeah.
The remainder I've got is Hunger Games, James Bond, the Ocean's movies, the Hannibal franchise, Rocky, Terminator, Mad Max, the View Askew universe, which I thought you would take.
I didn't know that that was going to be allowed or not.
Yeah, I won't take it. No. And Indiana Jones, of course. Ooh, okay. I think I might just because it's got. Oh man, I'm taking Rocky.
Yeah, nice. I
It's
haven't
got a
really
best
seen many of
picture.
those movies.
It's got a best picture in it. Well done.
Yeah, that's one franchise that I think I kind of have like a hole in my like watches. I've never really gone down that avenue, but I definitely think that's a solid one.
Nice. Nice. Well, to recap, I've got Star Wars, the Avengers franchise, John Wick, Mission Impossible, and Rocky, which includes all creeds. Ash has
Mhm.
got all Harry Potters, all Middle Earth, Shrek, Jurassic Park, and X Men. Well done.
Clear winner
Yeah,
here.
I think your first three has won. To be honest, so I very much I accept defeat. So well done.